What is up, guys? Mac here, back with another Marvel Legends figure review. And in this video, as you guys can see, we are going to go over Thor from the Allfather wave, released in 2015. So this one is actually a classic comic Thor. As you guys can see, the biggest thing is the armor, the looks absolutely, and the size. So this classic Thor is a lot bulkier than the cinematics Thor that we have. For the Build-A-Figure piece, he's gonna go with the right leg, I believe. Comes with one accessory, which is the Mjolnir. Again, correct me if I pronounce that wrong, but I think it's pretty close. Again, on the top, as you guys can see, for inbox collectors, you have this option here where you can just simply put a thumbtacks or some type of wall mount and mount him for a or mount any Hasbro Marvel Legends figure for inbox collection. Alright, so on the sides, again, you get that art design from Hasbro. Not bad at all. Alright, and then on the back, nothing changes. You get the poster of the figure, which in this case is Thor. Again, comic version, classic. And then you have the Build-A-Figure breakdown for Allfather, also known as Odin, from this wave. Parts are broken down in all the figures that comes with this wave. Alright, so that is it. Side is exactly the same as the other side, and on the top you get that nice Avengers logo in red. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and kick this figure review by opening this box. So here we have it inside the packaging. Again, you get this Build-A-Figure piece for Allfather, or also known as Odin, his right leg, which is the very hardest piece to find in this wave. So be ready to spend some money if you guys are trying to get that as of 2020. Alright, and then again, you get two you get two accessories for this figure. I completely forgot about the sword. Not entirely sure if it has a name, just like this Thor's worthy hammer, which is also known as Mjolnir. Alright, so here you guys kind of get a good look. Again, he's really a bulky figure compared to the modern Thor. Alright, if you guys own it, you guys can probably do a side by side, but the details in this one is not bad at all. Being a large figure, he does have some challenging with posing. Luckily, I don't know how I really got that to stand like that and stay, but it's due to the cape, and it's not just a Hasbro thing, but also with Toy Biz. Some weight, the capes really do have some weight on it, and it causes the figures to lean back, so you have to work with the legs, the hips, and the upper body. Alright, so to get a closer look, again guys, I'm going to take the weapons here, or accessories. Now, he doesn't come with finger articulation, but the for the hands, it fits just tight enough to squeeze in the Mjolnir and this sword here. So it's pretty long, not too cheap. It's flexible but not too bendy. So you guys can see from the packaging, it didn't really bend, which is a good deal. Alright, because a lot of times with figures, when they sit in place awkwardly, they tend to bend and remain in that position. So there goes that, some details there. And then for the Mjolnir, I do have some blood on my finger, guys. I didn't think you guys would want to see a band-aid, but I took it off for the video, and it turns out my cut opened up again. So alright, that is the Mjolnir. Some good details there, as you guys can see. Like, it's been worn. He's been whooping ass, as you guys as normally. Some great details there. Again, it is flexible, but not to what do you call this? It doesn't really stay bent, which is a good benefit for these accessories. And then the main topic of this video, you get this nice sculpted Thor. Alright, so you guys can see there are definitely details there. The color, the paint, the arms. You guys can see the vascularity of this classic Thor here. And then the paint on the gloves, not really a glove right there. The belt, the armor. You guys can see that lining there, the separations, the break. Alright, and let's not forget about the helmet. Pretty nice sculpted helmet there. Pretty good design. I do have one negative thing about it, and we're gonna expose that once we go into the details. The tape, again, not bad at all. Texture, not bad. Details, impressive. You guys can see that the details, the, what do you call this? Not the wrinkle, but more of the just yeah, just details in general. You guys can see the separations there. Alright, awesome figure, guys. Not bad at all. Besides the two things that I just don't like about this figure is the cape. It's hard for him to pose, as you guys can see there. And the next thing that I don't really, I'm not a fan of for this figure is the head articulation. Alright, so for head articulation, he does not, it's more of a stationary. It's just stable. It doesn't go up or down, and then it does go side to side, but not as much, as you guys can see. This thing prevents it, part of his clothing, but it's not a bad figure. He's bulky. Again, you don't really have to do much of moving for bulky figures, as they are normally designed to be catchy or impressive, being posed stationary. Alright, so as far as the arms, that side goes up that much. Even with the cape, this one, it does not. So I guess that's another thing we can add on the list. As far as going forward, he goes up that much and that much. You guys can see the inside of the ball, and that's not really a ball joint, I don't think. Well, it is, yeah. Okay, and then pretty not impressed with that detail for the biceps and triceps there. Looks a little awkward. You do get that bicep swivel, so you guys can see there. Pretty tight on this one. Not much for this side due to the lats. Alright, it prevents it and it rubs off, and you don't want to do that because the paint is gonna come off over time. There are no forearm swivel. There is, the wrist is rotational 360. Again, no finger articulations. The wrist does go up and down. Not much for the right hand. Well, let me break that in. I might just have to break that in. Yeah, not much at all. And then go down, yes, a lot. But as far as going up, not much for the right hand compared to the left. And then the elbow is not double jointed, as you guys can see. Goes up about that much only. There are some details in his forearm. Alright, some muscularity there, which is nice. I guess it makes up for it. That's part of what I'm talking about. When a bulky figure, you do get a lot of details there, so that's that's what makes it impressive. So you guys can see there some vascularity. All right, ab crunch. He does have ab crunch. Bows down about that much, and then the arch is that much. Is obviously the cape prevents it from moving. There are some ribcage swivel. There's no, I don't know, that's actually part of it. I wouldn't call it hips and waist swivel. Doesn't really go much unless you're trying to break the figure. Alright, as far as the thighs, and this Thor can definitely split. Alright, so about that much, no issues there. Going forward, it's going to be the challenge. I have a thing with snapping legs. I mean, I actually did it once, but hopefully I don't snap this one. Goes up that much for that side. Goes much for this side. As you guys can see, this thing rubs off a bit and prevents it from moving. And obviously you cannot really expect much from going back due to the cape and the way that this is designed. It prevents it from moving back a lot. Alright, you guys can see there. Alright, thigh swivel, the thigh swivel, not much either. Okay, I might have to work on the focus of this camera, guys. Excuse me if it's blurry. I haven't really been looking at the screen either. I'm more focused on the figure. The knee, it's not double jointed. Scary bending this one, and as you can expect, you can't really go far much even with the cape. Well, you can, but you're gonna have to push the cape a lot. So there goes that. Not bad of a detail. Again, they did good so far. I think it's proportion. His legs are not too small. He does have some details on the calves and shin as well. You guys see the separation on the muscles. Alright, and then there are no crab swivel, which is not a big thing. I'm not really looking forward to it, as he is a bulky figure. Toes or ankles goes far about that much. goes in the front about that much, as you guys can see. One thing we just gotta check, there isn't a pivot on the toes or ankles. So that is it, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this figure. Again, leave some comments, drop a like if you like this figure review, and again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you would like to see more Marvel Legend figure contents, including unboxings. So that is it, guys. Until the next video, thank you for the continued support, and shout out to the new subscribers. Let me know if you guys are looking for something specific, and I will give it to you guys if I have it. Not give it as in send it to you guys, but more of give you the figure review. So that is it. Until next time, Mac out.
I got a lesbian bitch out in Texas State. Fuck it, maybe they